Hey, how's it going guys? JaySea here, and today we have a match against Malphite. You guys can actually see this. I'm actually not there, so feels bad. I don't know, it just feels a bit too early to teleport, to be honest. So as you guys might know, that I am facing a Malphite with Courage and TP. op.gg runes and masteries will be on the screen, and I am starting with the... You guys really want me to go for this build, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to go for this build where I'm facing a Malphite, because I don't plan to kill him early, and there's no guarantees I can kill him early, especially if he plays properly. So in that sense, I'm going for the Tiamat build, which is what you guys always suggested, and it's actually honestly what I always built as well. When I was facing the Shen like a month ago, I think I was already going for this build anyways. It's not exactly the same, but it is a Tiamat rush as well with teleport. Well, actually, was it teleport ignite? I'm actually not sure now. But yeah, we're just going to farm, and that's about it. We're gonna farm. Once we get our Tiamat, we'll just perma-shove him and just keep farming. And that's about it, guys, because with attack speed runes, you're really weak in dueling. You won't be able to out-duel anyone, and you don't have ignite, so you're not going to win most of the fights that you normally would win. So it's a pretty safe build, and it guarantees that you have a good team fight as well, because this build with Essence Reaver and Hydra actually has so much AD that you can probably 2-shot squishies instead of 3-shot them. The build that I usually go for, you can 3-shot. But this one has so much AD. He just wastes so much mana by doing this. That's why I love to do short trades with Malphite and spin out before he can do his E damage. Nice, our team's doing well. But yeah, you have to forgive me if I don't make the best TP plays, because I'm so used to Ignite that I'm not used to... What? I really don't want ganks, to be honest. I just want to farm it out. I don't have my W. I'll just ping I don't have my W, so I couldn't actually help him there. Oh my god. That was iffy. But yeah, to be honest, the way this setup is really bad if you have ganks early, especially, at least if you want to gank maybe level 4. Level 4 is pretty good for ganks, but this setup, not so great with ganks. I just wasn't in position, to be honest. Maybe I could have done something better, but in all honesty, I don't think he should have kited downwards and face checked the Nunu. Alright, so we're beating the Malphite by 4 CS, so it's decent. It's not the best in the world, but it's decent. Gonna get a ward because that Nunu could actually loop around. And we're just gonna keep on farming, guys. So it's pretty boring in terms of early game, but that's what we're opting for if we go for attack speed. Oh, that lead's coming in again. I could try to chip him. Any short trade is good. Wait, is he coming or not? I guess he wants me to kill this cannon. Alright, that's a free kill. Yeah, so level 4 is when you can gank for a Tryndamere. That will be pretty optimal because that's when he has a miniature power spike. That's when Tryndamere becomes kind of strong. At least compared to level 3, it's a pretty big difference. It's hard to explain just because of the skill points that you put in. So now we get our Tiamat, and we can get attack speed dagger. So now we're gonna be a monster in terms of pushing. But the main problem is we don't go for an early Vamp Scepter, although I probably will go for it just because I'm so used to Vamp Scepter. It's actually going to delay my build by a little bit, but I don't know, maybe it's worth it. I'm just thinking that, say if I was to go Doran's Blade, I think that it might actually synergize so much better just because you get some lifesteal. But I don't know. I'd say because you have a teleport, you can actually go for Doran's Blade. Also, I'm so used to Ignite that I never really need to use teleport. So, oh my god, I have to remember to use teleport. Like, maybe I could make some trades. Okay, that's the best trade you can go for against the Malphite, really. Okay, auto and then Tiamat, that's about it. But now I can't trade too much because I'm going to get low and I need to sustain in lane. So, okay, once the minions start tanking, and then I can start clearing and splashing. So once I splash my Tiamat onto him, his passive gets reset. So he won't have his He won't have his shield up. Just like that. I just reset his passive again. Really nice. That's why Tiamat's so good against Malphite, and that's why I'm building it this game. But if say I was versing a Riven, I would never go this build, just because I'll be handicapping myself too much against a duelist. Because I'll just give up early game completely, and it's just not worth it. Because you want to at least win your lane, and then you'll be useful late game. But if you just die to the Riven by going this build, then it's not worth it. That's my opinion anyway. He's level 6. So yeah, with Tiamat, I'm just auto-shoving. No matter what I do, it's just going to shove. So it works, it's good and bad. For now, it's pretty decent because I want to perma-shove him, and then he won't be able to teleport and gank my team. So yeah, I can do something sneaky like that and just pop his shield. So his shield's gone already. I didn't even auto him once. I have to be careful. Am I getting ganked? If I get ganked by the Nunu from behind, I'm dead. That's why I'm really cautious right now. So I don't want the Malphite to be in a position to do that to me. See, very nice. We don't even get hit up by his E, just because we have the Tiamat splash. So if... It's actually pushing to him still. This is really bad for me. This is in a bad spot, so... I'm gonna risk my life here. I'm just gonna try to shove him in. And just pray that the Nunu's not here. Okay, perfect. So Lulu's down there. That's not the Nunu. Anyways, so this is all about macro play. So we're going to maximize our CS and just be a monster late game or mid to late game. So no matter what the team's doing, I'll be doing the same thing anyways. Although I should be looking out for TP ganks, which is something that I'm not used to. The more I play this build, the better I'll get at this. So just forgive me guys for the TPs if I'm not watching for TPs. Just I always play Ignite. So I guess I could have TP'd, but it worked out to be honest. If I was to TP in this game, it probably would have just screwed me over because my team's doing fine without me. I don't need to teleport. It will just basically put me behind just because, not that I knew earlier or beforehand, but it worked out well, so that's awesome for us. And we're going to be near perfect CS by doing just what I'm doing here, which is taking Krugs and then perma shoving. Okay, that Malphite should go to lane, or else he's gonna miss out on a lot. Oh, okay. If that Ori was gonna survive a bit longer, I would have teleported just because I saw the Nunu here, and if they collapse, then oh. Alright, that's fine. Unfortunate. I don't have enough attack speed and all that, but maybe my team can clean up. Oh, that should be a... What the heck? Oh man, that Ario's gonna charm too. That would have been good. Okay, so now we go for the very awkward item purchase here, which is the Zerkers. I never buy Zerkers, but if that's the build that Quaz and Pete goes for, then... And if it works for them, then it definitely works. There's some merit behind it, so I'm going to try it out, guys. Because you guys keep asking me in the comments to try this build. Like, what do you think of this build? Please use this build and all of that. So I'll comply because of just for you guys. So we're going for exactly that build because that's what you guys tell me in the comments. And I already knew how this build is gonna go just by listening to it. I know that it's going to be really weak early game and it's great for team fights. It's solid late game and you're guaranteed to get a lot of CS, which is what I'm getting right now against any matchup, or except for duelists. If you're up against a duelist that's pounding your face in all the time, you're not gonna have a good time. But outside of that, it's really good. And against tanks, it's amazing just because I keep splashing damage onto him. This guy has no ult. Alright. I wish I have ult. It's in 10 seconds though. I think his ult will come up as well. Okay, very nice. We just win the lane because of this. So normally what I would have had is I would have Ignite and I'll still go for the Tiamat. And then I would have just dove him with Ignite. So I kind of have to play a bit more safer. Well, a lot more safer actually. And just yeah, just basically scale into late game, which actually works really well because you want to always guarantee that you're strong late game and then you can team fight. So the main benefit of this build, I feel, is that you can team fight a lot better because of the cooldown reduction and because you're always splashing damage onto the entire enemy team. And that's really good for team fights. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Oh, get me out. Oh no! Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me the freak out. Holy. I made it out and I still have not used TP this whole game. I need to use TP. I need to find an opportunity just to use TP. Oh, okay, okay, they know I'm there. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm not risking it, guys. Okay, so that was a Malphite and an Oceania flash. Mid, top, F. Okay, so where do we want to go? They took Rift Herald. That is very bad for us because I wanted to get Rift Herald next. But we convincingly won lane against Malphite. This was the plan basically, is just to get Tiamat and just to keep splashing, getting rid of his shield passive and then just perma-shoving, so he's basically stuck in lane and you just have a free lane after that. But obviously if you have Tiamat, you should go for attack speed, full attack speed, just because you're going to be lacking a lot of attack speed if you don't. Since you have plenty of AD from the Tiamat, like 20 AD is a lot more than what the runes will normally give you. And normally if you go for Shiv, then you won't have any AD anyways. Okay, I see Nunu and I see the Oceania, so I'm safe to just keep pushing. So I'm clearing the wave and then I'm killing him. That's the beauty of Tiamat. But you can't do that against duelists, so just be careful. You don't want to build this every single game, but you want to build this against tanks or against matchups that you probably can't kill with Ignite and the regular build. God damn, I can't find a time to teleport. I'm so bad at this. But trust me guys, I'm looking. I'm just not looking hard enough. Okay. It's slightly risky because I don't see... Okay, I see the Ori. The Ori's coming to me. Okay, wait, she's not. Okay. I'm gonna cut her off. Alright, she's dead. Alright, that's fine. I was right to be cautious though, just in case the Nunu was to come. Because I know the Ori was near. Okay. Wow. That Malphite though might be a kill.
No problem.
Nice, Sue. That bard does a lot of damage. Alright. That works too. But yeah, this is me trying out the build, guys. It does work against, say, Malphite, against Shen, against Kled. I'd say I'd use it against Kled as well, but I won't use it against Riven, Fiora, Renekton. So that's just my breakdown, that's my opinion, that's my analysis of the build, guys. It's really good for team fights, it's really bad for dueling, and it's really bad early game. The build I go for is a lot tankier, it's a lot safer in lane, but it's worse in team fights. It's just a dueling build. It's just a split push dueling build. This build still works for split pushing, but it's risky because, you know, if you don't have ninja tabbies, a lot of times you can get one-shotted by, say, Talon or even a really fed Draven, you know. Well, you get two-shotted by those guys, so that feels really bad, you know. They already surrendered? Jesus. What the heck? I really wanted to finish the build. I might have to save that for a different video, guys. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for watching. This is the Malphite video, so you guys can basically take this away and use this to face up against Malphites in the future. So just go for this build, go for this TP, because this is what works against Malphites, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to honor someone. Man, my whole team did really well though, but bot lane won, so I guess ADC just gets all the credit. I'm sorry if the support did all the work, but I didn't see, so I'm just going to give it to the ADC because I can only choose one, guys. So we're going to show the graph before we go. So we are climbing up, we're doing quite well. Oh, actually I was right, Jhin was the one carrying. Anyways, let's see the graphs. You guys love graphs. We did a lot of damage? What? Holy sheesh. Oh, we did a lot of... I guess we were splashing so much damage from the Tiamat that it works out so well. That's why I love Tiamat against Malphite. It just breaks his passive, it ruins him completely. And we actually took the most damage on the team. We took one for the team, guys, even though we weren't there for any of the team fights. But anyways, that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the very end, or S- as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.